This cop drugged her colleague with an overdose. It killed him instantly. To cover it up, she fed his body to a crocodile. She was known as a model detective. She took her job seriously. Everyone assumed she'd win Officer of the Year, but her co-worker, Joss, won instead. Just for rescuing a baby croc. She told herself there'd be other chances, but 7 years passed. And Joss, thanks to that croc, became an internet sensation. He even used the crocodile to intimidate suspects. His flashy antics earned him the title 7 years in a row. This year, when she found out the trophy was once again going to Joss, she finally snapped. At first, it was just meant to be a prank. She planned to spike his drink with a laxative, so he'd embarrass himself at the award ceremony. She asked the team's medical examiner how much would cause diarrhea, then pulled a laxative from Joss's toolkit, the one he used for the croc. She injected it into his usual drink, but she misread the dosage. Joss collapsed and died on the spot. Luckily, as a trained cop, she quickly regained her composure. There were no security cameras. If she wiped her fingerprints, no one would know she'd been there. Then she realized, if the coroner found the laxative in his system, she'd be a suspect. She needed a way to get rid of the body. That's when she saw Joss's pet crocodile. If the croc just happened to escape its cage and kill its owner, it'd be a believable accident. She tried luring the croc to the bathroom, using its favorite biscuits. After some effort, it followed her in. But whether it was full or just loyal, it had no interest in the body. To trigger its bloodlust, she went to the supply room and grabbed a bag of white powder. Once exposed to the powder, the croc went wild. Soon, the sound of bones crunching filled the bathroom. She finally let out a breath of relief. She even greeted a coworker like nothing had happened. No one expected the horror behind that door.
The freaking game right there, Joe!
But for her, the accident brought more relief than guilt. She remembered earlier that day, when she found out Joss was winning again. She broke down crying. Joss caught her, laughed at her for being a crybaby, and told her raising a croc was better than working hard. That was the last straw. Now the department was debating who'd get custody of the crocodile, but the animal was still agitated, so they decided to wait. Then she got a call from the chief. Apparently, Joss had recorded a video before his death. The footage showed her crying. She panicked. She was sure Joss hadn't had his phone out. Then she remembered. His smart glasses had a live recording feature, which meant everything she did in that bathroom had been recorded.